You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we have kids do the darndest thing update today, Harry.
Okay.
Because a couple, kids are always doing crazy stuff.
Yes.
But let's first start out in Utah. What is a Ute, Harry?
Damn it, Tony.
No, let's start with the little kid,
Okay.
the little girl, the singer. Kids during the quarantine, their parents are taping them because they're at home homeschooling these kids.
And you hope to get a viral video.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You go on TikTok, you make money from your kids.
Utilize your kids.
Exactly.
Well, this little girl made her mom or dad very, very happy because it certainly went viral immediately with her original song.
Now think about this. 6 years old, 5 years old. She's supposedly 6 years old. Mm-hmm. She picks up a guitar and writes her own song. This is a classic, Harry. And then within minutes, somebody already remixed it and repurposed it.
Right, and I'm playing the remixed because it's actually a nice and clean.
She sings it a cappella.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah.
But now this has a little more oomph to it. So this is, what's her name now?
They don't say what her name is.
There's no name. 6 years old.
The name of the song is called I Wonder What's Inside Your Butthole. Let's go to the tape.
I wonder what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole.
This was a pickup line of mine back in the day, Tony.
That's what my doctor was saying to me every time I went in there last year.
It's catchy.
Your butthole.
You do realize everybody's going to be singing this today, thanks to us.
Your butthole.
They got to put the vocal mix up a little bit.
She's got rhythm.
She's a performer. I mean,
Yeah,
she's got
absolutely.
the guitar
Maybe
up
there's
there.
astronauts. Maybe there's aliens in there.
I mean, half the people on TV with guitars aren't playing them either.
Exactly. We're the only
And there
person
is no,
missing.
there's no auto-tune here. This is all her.
The only thing missing from this is the great Bungholio himself.
Exactly.
Bungholio. Yeah.
I think Blake Shelton would turn his chair for this one.
So that's the I Wonder What's Inside Your Butthole. That's
Yeah.
number 5 this week, counting them down with Casey Kasem.
I think that's
and now, for the non-singing Utes out there, speaking of Utes, this one comes to us from Utah. Utah, Harry, you know what they do up there? They don't just have the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Not a whole lot.
They got skiing. They got beautiful areas up there in Utah, Harry.
Mountain biking, skiing.
But you know what happens when you get frustrated at home and you're a 5-year-old kid in Utah these days? You get pissed off, as Harry Mays would say.
I'm pissed off.
This kid got pissed off at his mother, and guess what he did? Let's go to Robin for the rest of the story.
So any parent understands, where the little 5-year-old, they want something and you're like, no, I'm sorry, you can't have that. And then they turn around and they're like, I hate you. Well, this little 5-year-old boy asked his mom for a Lamborghini. And she said, no, you can't have a Lamborghini.
You're 5 years old.
You're 5 years old. And so he stormed out of the house, took his parents' keys to their car, the SUV, got in and started driving, and he actually made it several miles on the freeway because he was bound and determined to drive from Utah, Ogden, Utah, to California to purchase a Lamborghini because apparently that's where Lamborghinis come from.
They don't sell Lamborghinis in Utah? Now imagine, this kid's 5. He gets in, and this is not a little car. This is an SUV.
It's a full-sized SUV.
It's a full-size SUV.
And he's swerving on the road.
He's swerving. He's not a great driver yet.
Well, he can't reach the pedals and see out the window at the same time.
So that's what happened. The cops.
He's driving.
Wow.
And the cops stop him, and you can...
And he pulls over. At least the kid was able to pull over to the side of the road where safely possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's 18-wheelers going by.
I know.
Just saw
Now,
I mean, did he have his safety belt on?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. But for those of you watching on twitch.tv, there is a photograph with the face pixelated. And he looks much larger than a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
but the police officer says he is actually 5.
This looks like Anthony Munoz when he was 5 years old, to be honest with you.
But
It's a big kid.
Now, the police officer also posted on Twitter saying he might have been a little short on the purchase amount as he only had $3 in his wallet.
He has a wallet
And
at
he
age
had a
5.
wallet at age 5.
What's in your wallet?